Hi, we are live now. Today we have our branding expert, Jenessa MacKenzie, here with me today. Hi, Jenessa. How are you doing today?
Hi, Sue. I'm great. How are you?
Wonderful. So, let me introduce Jenessa. She is a personal brand coach and photographer who helps women entrepreneurs build powerful personal brands that truly reflect who they are so that they can serve at their highest level and book their dream clients consistently. Welcome, Janisa. Beautiful work.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you for having me today.
I'm so excited to talk about branding because I feel a lot of people do not know what branding is and what is the do's and don'ts of branding. Can you tell
Yeah,
us what is branding and why it's important?
sure. So I think there's a misconception to, building a brand and then your branding.
Mm,
Branding is is more of your visual, the visual aspects of your business, like your,
mm,
branding photography or your colors, your fonts, your
mm,
consistency across the platforms that you use.
mm,
But building your brand is more about you and your business and what you want the perception to be about your business.
mm. So there are two parts. My understanding of what you said is branding itself is the technical part. What's the
Yeah.
color? What's the font? What people, the visual of your website, for example. And
Mhm.
build a brand is more about what are you about,
Yeah,
how
exactly.
people feel when they think about you. Is that correct?
Yes, and who you are as an entrepreneur and what
Mm,
you do, your
mm,
story, um,
mm,
your why. Why are you doing what you're
mm,
doing?
mm,
And who you're trying to reach and how
mm,
you're connecting yourself to them. How are they resonating with you?
mm. Yeah, this is super important because we're living in a very crowded, very competitive world, right? There
Yes.
are so many coaches out there, and what makes you special is your particular message. Can you tell our listeners how that we can build a brand of ourselves, how to stand out as a
Mm,
unique, powerful brand, even though we may feel our life stories are so like typical or normal, we are used to it. How do we draw that inspiration and show our beautiful brand?
yeah. So I'll let you in on the biggest secret. You ready?
Yes.
Be yourself.
Oh, that is the secret. That's really hard,
Yeah.
right?
Because nobody else can be you, right?
Mm,
You can
mm,
Google
mm.
everything in your business, how to do
Yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah.
in your business, right? You can Google everything.
Absolutely.
There are a million coaches doing, teaching the same thing that you
Mm,
are teaching, right? Or
mm,
how to get to whatever outcome your audience wants. Like there's a lot of different people that teach the same thing. How many times
mm,
have you seen in groups or even on your own feed from your friends? Um, I can show you how to get to your first 10K
mm.
month. I can show you
Yeah.
how to market. I can, all of these things, right? So
Mm,
all of those things are the same. The only different thing is you,
yeah.
how you teach it, how you, get
Mm,
your clients and your customers to their next level or whatever it is that you're providing. If you're a service provider or a product, you're selling a product. The difference is how you resonate with your ideal clients,
mm,
how you attract your ideal clients. Like
mm,
you on a like we have all been told a million times, this isn't about you. It's not about
mm,
you. Your business isn't about you.
Yes,
It's
I
about
heard
your
that.
clients. It's about your
Yeah.
clients. It's about your clients. And
Mm,
while your marketing is totally about your clients,
mm,
your brand is about you.
mm,
You have to infuse your personality, your
mm,
story, your, all of the things that are you. Like,
mm,
why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing it, to take better care of your family? Are you doing it to, help build schools in third world countries? Are you, why are
mm,
you doing what you're doing? Everyone has a different why.
mm,
And when people understand your why and then they resonate with your personality, your
mm.
energy, they're, you become the clear option for them because
Right.
it's a feeling. It's the strangest thing to try to explain because it's, I can tell you, while all these things are true, you have to know who your ideal client is. You have to know where they are.
Mm,
You have to be
mm,
clear, extremely clear on who they are and where to find them
mm,
and what type of messaging you'll need to attract those ideal clients so that you're speaking right
mm.
to them. Like, I I've read posts where I've just scrolled past it, and then I've read other posts that stop me dead in my tracks, like, "Oh my gosh, yes, that's me," right? We
Yes.
all want to write those posts, and we can write those posts, but those posts are going to resonate with the people that need you. Sorry, motorcycle just went by. Those are your words are gonna resonate with certain people.
Mm.
You should, and I guess one more very specific thing I can say is do not try to be everything to everybody because you can't.
Yes, exactly. Actually, I went through so many trainings from so many coaches. What I realized is that the underlying message is pretty much the same. It's teaching
Mhm.
the same stuff, but it's the branding, it's how they word it, how they teach it. I found certain coaches I can easily resonate and I can take in that information and take the action, while others explained in a completely different language. It's essentially the same thing. So this
Mhm.
reminds me of what you talk about branding is your why, how you reach out, how you connect is your personal story. When you create that resonance, they are drawn to you, and that type of connection is also helping them having their own breakthrough. That's
Yes.
what makes you a unique coach, even though there's so many coaches out there teaching very similar stuff. But your style and your stories and how you teach is very unique. And the way you make people feel, that's exactly what get them to motivated to carry out the action. So that's build a personal brand. That's what I just learned from you.
Yeah, I mean, the word personal brand literally
Mm,
means that. It's personal.
yeah.
It's a personal brand to you
Mm,
because, we're not going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. I mean, can you
mm,
imagine? There's hundreds of thousands of people out there right now that would be willing to pay you
mm,
and willing to, and want your services, want what you have
mm.
that you couldn't handle that capacity of people.
Yes.
So that's why it's so important to really understand who you are and what you do and how you can help just by being yourself first.
That's could be the easiest thing to do or the hardest thing to do, right?
Yes,
Why do you
yes.
think it's so hard for people to be themselves when they try to create their personal brand? Why they feel like an imposer or they feel like they're not enough, they're not as good as the next coach?
Yeah. I'll tell you why I thought that in the beginning. It was because I was looking at everybody else.
Mm,
I was, while we do want to learn from the people that are, steps ahead of us because we
mm,
want to, learn or be coached by people that have been where we are already and have gone through it, right?
yeah.
But when we're looking at what everybody else is doing,
Mm,
we're too worried about that, and we're like, "Oh, maybe we should do it this way. Oh, that's working for them. Oh, I'll try that. Oh, I love
yeah.
those words." They're not yours. It's not
Mm,
your journey. It's not your business.
mm,
It's not, you didn't go through what that person went through.
mm,
You need to focus on your own journey, your
mm,
own words, your own beliefs, your own values.
mm.
All of those things cannot be duplicated by somebody else.
That's so true. I think we have the comparison syndrome, especially women, right?
Mhm.
We follow a herd. We want to see what other people are doing. We want to copy and paste into our own business. But the thing is, it does not work. You are such a unique being, and everybody's journey is different. So
Yeah.
when you start to acknowledge that, you start to see your own value. You don't compare to someone 10 steps ahead of you and feel bad about yourself and not taking action,
Yes,
right? And this is
exactly.
so important.
Yes, and that's exactly it. You can't compare yourself to other people in your business, like in your
Mm,
same niche as you,
mm,
or even people that aren't in the same niche as you. Or I remember when I finally realized that exactly what you said when you said,
mm,
"I've learned from so many different people,"
mm.
and the underlying teaching is all the same, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody is telling you to do the same things, and you're going, "Okay, well, I'm doing that. Why isn't it working?"
Yes. Yes.
Right? We're just, like, racking our brains trying to say, thinking to ourselves, "I don't understand. What am I doing wrong?"
Mm.
You
I
know?
think you're right.
Yeah, "Why isn't it working? What am I doing wrong?" The only thing that you're not doing right, which,
Mm,
is just be yourself. Make the mistakes.
mm.
Be okay with making the mistakes. Look like an idiot on a live if, that's real. Yeah, really. I mean
Yeah.
I mean, those are real things, and when somebody comes on and thinks everything has to be perfect, or 1, they either don't do it because they think it has
Mm,
to be perfect, or 2, it's so cookie cutter that it just gets scrolled by
right.
because
So
people are
easy.
like,
Mm.
"Where's your personality? Is it in there?" Like, "Hello,
Oh yeah.
who are you?" Like, that's what people wanna know whether they know it or not.
Mm,
It's like subconsciously, they just wanna know who the heck you are.
right. I want to see you're
It's
a human being, right? A person.
exactly. Yeah, a person it I mean, it's really the same online as off, except for the fact, like, you and I can see each other right now, but when you go live or when you post something on social media, you can't
Mm,
see the other people reading or
right.
watching. So that's the only difference between online and offline. That's the only There should be no difference in how you meet somebody offline than how you're showing
Mm.
up online.
So you mean when we talk on social media, it should be like conversational, right? Like how you
Yes,
interact with another being, not sound
exactly.
like a machine or robot.
And sometimes that's hard, especially when you're doing like how-to content because, you have and this and this and this and this and this.
Mm,
And writing is always going to be different than speaking. It just is. I mean, you
mm,
can write like you talk, more, like in a different way than just robotic this on your posts. uh, and just really try to just talk to a person,
Mm,
which would be your ideal client, right? Which is,
mm,
that's one of the things I teach all my clients. Create one person.
mm.
I don't know where my camera is. I'm trying to go one person and it's way over here and you can't see me. Uh,
You're good.
yeah, but create that one person who is your
Mm,
dream client and consistently speak to that person. Just like you're
mm,
talking at a coffee shop, you're sitting down,
mm,
you're having a conversation.
mm,
Like, what does my person need to know today? Give them a
mm,
name
mm.
in your head that they're real.
So even if the like someone that's starting out, a new coach who hasn't had any clients yet, should they create an imaginary person or their client avatar and try to talk to uh, their imaginary person?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And
Mm,
when you're first starting out and you don't not really sure maybe who your ideal client is,
mm,
write down, things that you would really love in somebody that would
mm,
be your client. Like, who do you want
mhm,
to work with and who don't you want to work with?
mm,
Because that's extremely important too. So many people are so, you know, heck bent on who is your ideal client. While that's super, super important to be very
mm,
clear on who that is, it's
mm,
also super, super important to be clear who that isn't.
mm,
So talk to your ideal client, make it one person. It's like um, I've heard it explained like this. Like your ideal client is like a nucleus, right? Of
mm.
an an atom.
Wow,
Still trying to figure
I
out my
just
camera.
I love that analogy. I just posted a video that
Oh, you
refers to
did?
the
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah, so
Yeah. So
amazing.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're your nucleus and
Oh,
all of the I'm not a
message.
scientist, so like particles or whatever they are that float
Yeah,
around a nucleus,
electrons.
they get attracted. Some of
Yeah.
those get attracted. And
Mm,
even though they're not this ideal, perfect, exact client that
mm,
you say, you know, this is my ideal client, they are close enough to that ideal client
mm.
that you'll still love working with those people.
Yeah, they'll be still be attracted, right?
Yes. And so will you. Like that's important too.
Mm.
Don't just say yes to everybody just because you can say yes to everybody.
Yes, that's a good point. Not trying to please everybody, trying to get everybody as your client because you want to have your ideal client who you want to work with. Have a clear idea about them and what they are worrying, what they are fearful of, and all your message, all your marketing, all your um, content should be geared towards them.
Yes, exactly.
So
Exactly.
I think we also get quite a few network marketers in the group. So can you tell a little bit about how network marketers should brand themselves? They have obviously have a company behind them, they have a team, and how they make themselves unique. So people sign up with them, not sign up with their upline or competitors. How should they go about it?
Be yourself.
Yes.
Share your unique experiences with the product that you are selling or
Mm,
with the company that you're working with that nobody else can share your unique experience
mm,
and relationships. Build
it's important.
relationships.
Mm,
I mean, with any business, not just network marketing, any business. Build
mm.
relationships is huge, huge.
Yes, there's a saying, your network is your net worth. right?
Yes.
I think it's so true. A lot of people, especially new business owners, don't realize. So they focus on the technical part. Build
Mhm.
email marketing, build the website, and all these little things that get them sidetracked from building that relationship that can actually get you sales, get your
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. And,
Um,
network marketing specifically is, very it's boy, motorcycles are loud today.
Motorcycle
Uh,
day today, yeah, nice
very,
day today.
um, it's influential. I mean, you are the influencer of your brand, period, right?
Mm,
But with network marketing, it's very important to share like you're sharing with a friend,
mm,
like you're sharing the awesome movie that you just saw yesterday, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, you have to go see this movie. It's the best movie
yeah,
ever."
yeah, same thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I think
Mm,
like you and you were in my group
mm,
last week and we talked about money mindset. And I think that that has a lot to do with people not sharing as
yeah.
excited or as with as much energy as they could because they feel like they're being salesy even though they're just sharing
Mm,
because they know the intent behind their
mm,
their share. So if you let go of that, intent behind the share and not worry
mm,
about that and you just share, share your authentic feelings, your unique experiences, your friends' unique experiences, your team, like
mm,
get excited about those things and don't worry about why, like the money part of it. Excuse me. Don't worry about the money part of it. It's the energy that you're bringing is going to completely change your game.
yes. And in the end, you do attract money. So, but you have to not be worried about money. So it's a
Right.
fine balance. That's really good information. There's another thing about network marketers is that yourself is the brand. People are signing up with people.
Mhm.
Um, that's what drives sales. Is the personal relationship drives
Yes.
sales.
Yes.
Uh,
Along with coaches and service
Consultants,
providers, you
yeah.
know, it's all personal relationships. I mean, would you spend, you know, I don't know, I'm just going to throw a number out there, but would you spend 10K on a coaching program with somebody that you didn't know? I
Exactly.
wouldn't. I wouldn't unless my friends said,
Yeah.
"Holy crap, you have to go check this person out. They are so worth the money." Then I would have a better intention of, okay, now I'm going to go see if I can resonate with this person.
Mm,
And, you know, maybe I will spend my 10K with this person. But
mm.
you are not going to just hand your credit. If I sent you a DM and I didn't know you and I said, "Oh, Sue, wouldn't it be awesome if you could do this, 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 and this?" And even if I said that and you were like, "Yes, like that would be awesome." Right after that, I said, "You'd be perfect for my one-on-one program. This is how much it costs. Are you ready to buy?" You'd be like, "What?
Yeah, I
No?"
know. People run away, right, from it as fast as they can. I still see people blast their link, um, you know, messenger. Maybe they just connect with me. There's no relationship building. Suddenly they send me a link, join my group, or check out this program, check out this and that.
It's exhausting, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, if it's exhausting for us to be going through all those DMs every day, can you imagine how exhausting it is for them to be sending them every day instead of actually trying to just build that relationship
Mm,
and moving into it, like, just so much more ease that way
right.
than waking up and going, "Oh my gosh, I have to send 50 people a DM today." And, whether you're copying, pasting or not,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe it works for some people, but I will just not I will either not answer you, or if I'm in a really spunky mood, I'll be like, "Oh, this really isn't the way to get people into your program or to join your group or whatever." And especially if they try to pitch me and ask me to get into a program, I'll be like, "Oh, that your program sounds great, but if you want to know how to
Sell your
actually build a relationship and create real growth in your business organically, please let me know." You know?
I love your response. That's exactly what they needed, right?
Yeah, one lady actually thanked me because I actually gave her tips. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Here's 3 tips for you
Mm.
so that, this isn't so difficult for you anymore."
Yeah. I know they must be very frustrated too.
Especially right now, with everything going on and everybody being online and everybody trying to start a business right now.
Yeah.
There's so much of it, so
Mm.
much of it. And it's, I've seen posts from friends, I've seen posts in groups like, what is going on right now? There's like everybody is DMing me, and whew, it is exhausting. I get friend requests, a lot of friend requests every day. And I had to put boundaries up around
Mm.
my personal profile and accepting friend requests. And if I can't see your entire profile, like if it's not public,
Mm.
I won't accept you. If you automatically, if I hit that accept button and you
Mm.
send me something like we were just talking about,
Unsolicited. Mm.
I will usually unfriend you
Mm.
because that's just not the way to create a relationship, especially not on somebody's personal page. If
Yeah.
you want to know what somebody does in business, you want to send them a business message, go to their business page and do that.
Mm.
Like, solicitation welcome on my business page if that's really what you want to do, but this is my
Yes.
personal page. So it's important. Boundaries are important.
Mm. That's really cool stuff. This is so amazing. It's gonna help a lot of the women entrepreneurs out there how
Oh,
to
good. I'm
build a powerful brand that truly reflects who you are and resonates with who you are.
glad.
And it's both easy and hard to just be yourself. That's the way to
Yes,
build your brand, right?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah, you just have to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
to be
Easier said than done.
practiced. Yes. Thank you
But
so
that's
much
what I
for the
teach you how
beautiful
to
comment.
do.
Mm. Yes. How can people find you?
So I have a group. If anyone would like to join the group, it's called Next Level You, and it's actually Next Level You for badass business babes building their empires. They can find me on Instagram at thebrand.maven and on the
Mm.
web at thebrandmaven.net. There
Okay.
it is.
Down
Yay.
below, that's where you can find Janissa. If you need any help on branding, how to build your personal, powerful personal brand that reflects who you are and go to the next level, contact Janissa and visit her website. Look up her Facebook group and follow her on Instagram. I'm so glad to have you here to talk, Janice. I learned so much from you in this short period of time. It's so helpful. I hope
I'm
our
so glad.
listeners follow.
It was great to be here, Sue. I really appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
Janice.
Bye.